Why do animals bring babies to humans? Scientists finally explain. Have you ever wondered why a mother cat would carry her tiny kitten straight to a human? Or why wild animals sometimes leave their babies near people instead of running away? Scientists have spent years studying this strange behavior, and what they discovered completely changes the way we think about animals. By the end of this video, you'll know the surprising survival secret hidden behind these incredible moments. Before we begin, I want to hear from you. Have you ever seen an animal bring its baby to a human or experienced something similar yourself? Share your story in the comments. Some of the most incredible encounters come from everyday people. For centuries, people believed these moments were miracles. Some thought animals were thanking humans. Others believed they could somehow sense kindness. But modern science tells a much deeper story, one involving survival, intelligence, memory, and one life-changing decision every parent must make. Every parent, whether human or animal, has one mission above all else: protect their children. From tiny birds to giant elephants, every decision is driven by survival. Finding food, avoiding predators, and choosing a safe home all revolve around one goal: giving the next generation the best chance to live. That's why it seems so strange when an animal walks toward a human carrying its baby. Humans have hunted animals for thousands of years. We build cities, cut down forests, and create loud environments. To most wild animals, humans are unpredictable and dangerous. So why would any mother take such a risk? The answer begins with something scientists call risk assessment. Animals are constantly making decisions. Every second, their brains compare danger with safety. They don't simply react, they evaluate. If the danger from predators, harsh weather, hunger, or other threats becomes greater than the danger posed by a nearby human, approaching that human may actually become the safest option available. They're not necessarily choosing humans. They're choosing survival. Before we go further, what do you think is the real reason animals sometimes bring their babies to humans? Is it trust, a cry for help, survival, or something completely different? Pause for a second and leave your guess in the comments before we reveal what scientists discovered. Let's start with one of the animals we know best. Mother cats often move their kittens several times during the first few weeks after birth. Researchers have observed this behavior for decades. If their nest feels unsafe because of noise, predators, flooding, or disturbance, the mother searches for a better location. Many pet owners have experienced something surprising. Their cat suddenly carries her newborn kittens onto the owner's bed, into a closet, or under a desk where the owner spends most of the day. To us, this feels like a touching act of trust. But scientists explain that the mother cat has learned through repeated positive experiences that this human provides food, warmth, shelter, and protection. Over time, the human becomes part of what the cat considers a safe territory. Dogs tell a similar story. Unlike wolves, dogs have spent thousands of years evolving alongside humans. Researchers have discovered that dogs understand pointing gestures, facial expressions, tone of voice, and eye contact better than almost any other animal. When faced with a difficult problem, many dogs instinctively look to humans for help. So when a mother dog proudly introduces her puppies to someone she trusts, it isn't just affection. It's the result of thousands of years of cooperation between two species. But what about wild animals? This is where things become truly fascinating. Wild foxes living near cities have taught scientists an important lesson. These foxes quickly learn which humans are dangerous and which are harmless. Some neighborhoods become surprisingly safe because larger predators avoid places with regular human activity. To the fox, humans unintentionally create a protective shield. The mother isn't asking people to raise her babies. She's using the environment in the smartest way possible. Birds have discovered similar strategies. Many birds choose to build nests close to homes, farms, and buildings. At first, that sounds risky. But predators like snakes, raccoons, and larger birds often avoid areas where humans are active. Without realizing it, people sometimes create safe zones for nesting birds. Again, this isn't friendship. It's survival. If you're enjoying this documentary so far and you're learning something new, take 1 second to hit the like button. It helps this video reach more people who love discovering the hidden science behind nature. Some of the most emotional stories involve injured baby animals. Wildlife rescue centers receive thousands of calls every year from people who find baby birds, orphaned fawns, tiny squirrels, or abandoned seal pups. Sometimes the parent remains nearby instead of immediately running away. Many people believe the animal is asking for help. Scientists urge caution before making that conclusion. In desperate situations, animals sometimes try behaviors they would normally avoid. When every natural option has failed, approaching humans may simply be the least dangerous choice remaining. One of the biggest discoveries in recent years is just how intelligent animals really are. Elephants can remember individuals after many years apart. Crows recognize human faces and can even warn other crows about dangerous people. Dolphins work together using complex communication to solve problems that require planning and teamwork. These discoveries show that many animals don't see every human as the same. Instead, they remember experiences. Some humans represent danger. Others represent safety. That changes everything. Scientists also study something called habituation. When animals repeatedly experience humans who never harm them, their fear gradually decreases. This doesn't mean they become pets. It simply means they learn to judge situations more accurately. Many national parks and protected areas show this pattern. Animals become comfortable enough to continue their normal lives while people observe from a respectful distance. Even more surprising is that animals can pass knowledge from one generation to another. Young animals often learn by watching their parents. Researchers have documented this cultural learning in birds, whales, elephants, primates, and many other species. If generations safely lived near humans, that knowledge can spread through the family. Behavior isn't controlled by instinct alone. Experience matters. We're about to reveal the most important lesson in this entire documentary. Before we do, answer this question in the comments. If you were an animal parent, would you ever risk approaching a human to protect your baby? Why or why not? I'd love to hear your thoughts. The internet is filled with videos claiming animals are asking humans to save their bobbies. Some of these stories are real. Others are misunderstood. Without knowing the full situation, it's easy to assign human emotions to animal behavior. Scientists call this anthropomorphism, giving human thoughts and feelings to animals without evidence. The real explanation is often more complex. And honestly, it's even more amazing. Animals constantly calculate risk. They remember past experiences. They learn from one another. They adapt to changing environments. Sometimes, after considering every possible danger, a mother decides that the nearby human represents the safest option available at that moment. Not because humans are perfect, but because survival is about choosing the least dangerous path. That single decision reflects millions of years of evolution. It reflects intelligence, memory, adaptation, and one powerful instinct shared by every parent on Earth. Protect the next generation. The next time you see an animal approaching a human with its bobbies, remember that you're witnessing something extraordinary. You're watching an ancient survival strategy shaped by experience, instinct, and the incredible ability to adapt. Perhaps the greatest lesson isn't that animals have learned to trust certain humans. Perhaps it's that humans still have the opportunity to become worthy of that trust. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe animals are making a calculated survival decision, or do you think there's still something science can't fully explain? Share your thoughts in the comments, we read every one. And if this documentary changed the way you see the animal world, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more fascinating documentaries, and share it with someone who loves nature. Because sometimes the greatest mysteries aren't found in distant galaxies. They're living quietly beside us every single day.